Cardano broke on the downside, right now minus 2.67%. It's not that big of a deal, but it did break the trend line on the downside. Now, this is the 4-hourly trend line. You can see here 4-hourly. This is a 4-hourly trend line, and it did broke it on the downside. But is this actually as bad as it looks? And I don't think it is. And I'm gonna show you why. The late adopter. Like I said before we start, of course, a lot of altcoins. What's going up? What's going down? Do you know what's going up? What's going down? What's about to go up, what's about to go down, and stuff like that. We do a lot of altcoins there, on the Patreon. So if that's your thing, check out the link below. Check out that's something for you. That said, let's see if Cardano is looking bad. Is this bad? Well, technically on the 4-hourly, you cannot say it's not bad because, it went down right down here below the moving average. So not moving average, but below the support down here. But I don't think it's that bad, because if you go to the daily time frame, although it does look like we might have broken, there are a lot of wicks on the downside that are creating daily trend line. So the line that we have up here, that's a 4-hourly trend line that got broken, unfortunately, and then you go down. But right now we have this daily trend line down here, and I'm going to show you. It goes something like this, and you can see here that we are still within the triangle. So if you go to the trend line down here, we still got like a room left to go on the downside, even down to the 2.04 or something like that, and still be very, very bullish. So it really doesn't matter. It really does matter that we went down through the 4-hourly support down here, because on the daily time frame we still have room to actually climb back up again. So I don't see this as a bad thing. I don't see this as a bad thing. Let me just leave this a little bit, because when you look at the daily time frame, yes, we are below the 10 and 20 moving average. We are going towards support, but these things usually go that way. Right now we're still going to below this these moving averages. You can see moving averages. This white one is 10 moving average, the red one is 20 moving average, and we are going kind of below it. But this support is holding. It's holding, and eventually you pop above the moving averages, you pop above the triangle, and you go up. That's usually how that happens, right? But the triangle can take a little while. Unfortunately, it can take a little while, and we are doing this Cardano video daily. So because we gotta know daily what's happening after every single close. We gotta see if we are a little bit bullish or a little bit bearish. But right now there is no problem. Trend line holding right now down here on the daily time frame, also 100 moving average down here. We got this nice upper resistance that we're gonna break eventually. But right now I think these moving averages are gonna go here. We're gonna find some kind of bottom. We're gonna jump above the moving average. As soon as we jump above the moving averages, I'm gonna be bullish. And once we exit the triangle, we're gonna be super bullish. So I don't see any problem here. I don't see any problem. It was a little bit bad that we dropped down on the 4-hourly, but you give a little, you take a little, you give a little, you take a little. Let's see some important resistance up here, of course, that we have to know about. It's up here at 2.3. We want to get above that. Eventually we want to get above that, right? On the downside, if we look at on the weekly time frame, the next support is all the way at 1.9. So technically we can go all the way, even looking at the daily time frame, we can go to 1.9. If you look at this, how this look on the daily time frame, you'll see here that this triangle up here that we drew, right? This triangle, the support is actually at 1.9. It's below the 100 moving average, but it's above 200 moving average. It's all the way down here. So we do got some stellar support right below us as well. And of course this level up here is still the same level that we are looking at yesterday, 2.3. After you get up above that, you become super bullish. You can see here that we create some kind of top up here, then we try to break several times, could not break 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 times. Like, look at these wicks, man, look at these wicks up here. It's super nice. So we tried to break that for a long time, could not break that for a long time. So what do? Then we go down a little bit, we find again support, and then eventually at one point we again try to go and break and get out of it. But I think also this 50 moving average right now curling towards downside, so at one point both the 50 moving average, the trend line, the resistance here will be at the same point. I think that might be the best time to break, because you're breaking all of three at the same time. Super bullishness hits in, you go to the moon. That's what I think. I don't know what you think. That's what I think. That's thanks for watching, guys. Check out the link down below for Patreon. Hit the like button on the way out and stuff like that. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.